Alright, here we go. Let's see what it's like. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, that damage. Wrecked. What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name's Ben Lee. I make multiple videos on Outriders every single week, and I've also started live streaming. It's been going incredibly well, and the support has been amazing, so if you guys are interested in that, be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button, also hit that like button. The streaming has been right here on YouTube, so you don't even have to leave the platform. Very convenient, so hit that subscribe button, you'll be able to be notified when I go live. Don't be like Dave here. Come on Dave, you can do it. But today's video, I've got a really good one for you. It's been highly requested in the stream. It is my Endgame Perma-Crit Trickster build. This is absolutely ridiculous. The damage you can pull off from this is madness. Yes, you will need a few legendaries and stuff for this, but once you get them, oh my god, it's insane. And one of the best things about this build is it's very co-op friendly, because one of the biggest problems that Tricksters face with a firepower twisted rounds build is that you run out of twisted rounds in multiplayer because things are harder to kill and you don't get your rounds back. But I'll show you a way in here to get your rounds back without even having to kill anything. So you don't want to miss this. Now, quick disclaimer guys, I have made a budget-friendly version of this build, so check my channel if you've only just started with your expeditions. Yes, you are going to need the high roller for this, because you need Embalmer's Rage to get the perma-crits. It is absolutely fundamental. However, it is a much more budget-friendly version, so start there first. So we're going to start off with the skills here guys. We have Twisted Rounds, which is obviously fundamental to the build. I'm using Venator's Knife, and I'm using Hunt the Prey. Hunt the Prey is absolutely essential for this, but Venator's Knife isn't, so I might experiment with a few other things. So keep an eye on the channel because I may end up coming up with a updated build, but this one is absolutely insane to clear all CT15 content. It's basically just easy mode. So moving on, we're going to our class. We are up in the Assassin's tree. We are definitely going to take Shotgun Master. We're also going to be taking Disruptive Firepower and Outright Executioner. These two are absolutely essential as well, because when you activate a movement skill with this one and when you activate a deception skill with this one, they give you a 35% weapon damage buff for 8 seconds, and they both stack, which is absolutely insane. We've also got Bounty Hunter, so we're increasing our damage against elites. Extra ammo in your mag, which is just super useful. Obviously we're going down shotgun damage, close range damage. I've taken the cooldown reduction on your movement skill here. I feel like this is really important for this build, and I'll explain why a little bit later. But that's it basically for the skill tree. Feel free to pause it here or take a screenshot guys. So moving on to our items, the weapon we're using is the Death Shield. This weapon is insane, and if you notice here, I got really lucky on stream. Everybody went wild because this one dropped with 97k firepower, which is insane. The damage is ludicrous. However, this is the one I was using before. It's 75k firepower, so if you don't get a roll that's quite 97k, don't worry about it. It's still extremely viable. You'll absolutely breeze through CT15 content with a Death Shield, even with low firepower, so don't worry about it there. But we are obviously running Fortress. Receive up to 43% damage bonus based on your armor. The armor value you need for this is actually quite low. I don't know the exact value, but I think it's somewhere around kind of 50k. Maybe someone in the comments will be able to correct us on this and be able to give us the correct values. But you'll basically be running a 43% damage buff throughout all your expeditions, so Fortress is absolutely insane. Embalmer's Rage as well, this is fundamental to the Perma-Crit build, so for 5 seconds after a killing shot, all following shots will be critical, and it's on a 4-second cooldown. This one drops from a legendary shotgun called the High Roller, but it's just RNG whether you get it or not, so just keep doing those expeditions. And the shotgun itself is not too good, so just break it down and get that mod. But Embalmer's Rage guys, this is absolutely insane guys. This is what the build is based around, and the damage numbers are just absolutely silly. One of the other benefits with this being a narrow version shotgun is that it scales really well with your Venator's Knife, because with the Venator's Knife you get all marked targets will be inflicted with slow, and for 10 seconds the first damage dealt by you will be doubled. So using a narrow variant shotgun, the first shot is quite powerful, so it scales really well with that, and you can get some insane damage off. Moving on to items, the attributes you want to ideally get on all of your pieces are bonus firepower, close range damage, and cooldown reduction. They are your god roll pieces. However, it's not essential to have cooldown reduction on all of them. It is ideal, but what is absolutely essential is that you have at least bonus firepower and close range damage on every single piece of your armor. The next piece, obviously you want cooldown reduction, but if you don't get it, don't worry. Then the mod we're using here is Captain Hunter, which increases your damage against elites by 25%. This drops from gauntlets of the cannibal is absolutely incredible, and I recommend it on any build. It really helps you take down elite. Next we have Bloodlust. Killing shots increase your firepower by X amount, and that depends on the level of the item, and stacks up to 3 times, deteriorating every 10 seconds. Bloodlust is absolutely essential. You definitely want to take this for this firepower based build. Next up we've got Instant Reload. This mod is absolutely outstanding. This is why we were able to move away from the Bulwark in my previous budget video. However, Instant Reload has opened up a whole host of options to be able to play around things. It comes from a legendary helmet, and it is using Hunt the Prey. When you teleport, you instantly replenish the ammo in your magazine. This is absolutely incredible. This is why this build is now co-op friendly, because with Instant Reload, you don't have to kill something to get your ammo back. You just gotta wait for your Hunt the Prey to come off cooldown, and if it's not quite there and you've run out of ammo and you start reloading, then quickly use melee or use Venice's knife, and it will stop your reload so that you can wait for the cooldown and then use Hunt the Prey and get your ammo back. However, if you roll, it will still reload, so watch out for that. Next up we have Crit Stack, and Crit Stack is absolutely mandatory. With this crit build, you're just going to be gaining a ton of firepower, and with your crits up all the time, it's going to be active all the time, so absolutely mandatory there. Next up, I've got the lower Chronosu pants. Now, you don't need to use these if you can find a piece that has a god roll, so you've got bonus firepower, close range damage, and cooldown reduction, then go for it, use that. I have used it just because it was nice and easy for me to get on, and because it comes with ammo bargain. So twisted rounds, while the skill is active, killing shots replenish 20% of the ammo in your magazine. This is absolutely incredible, and this is one of the reasons why we're able to keep up our ammo so well. So yes, you get killing shots, you get a bit of ammo back. However, when you combine that with Instant Reload, you have no ammo problems whatsoever. Maybe you could swap out ammo bargain for something else if you wanted to fully rely on Instant Reload, but that would be up to you. I just find it really easy, and for a casual player, it's absolutely amazing. Next up, we have Sharp Eye, so killing enemies while aiming down the sights grants X amount of firepower for 20 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. This goes hand in hand with Bloodlust, and you can kind of quick scope to get this one off, and it's really easy, and it'll just build up your firepower by a huge amount, so Sharp Eye, another one essential for me. This one drops from the legendary item Sergio's Beret, so you can just break it down and you get Sharp Eye. It's amazing for firepower builds. On our hands here, you can see bonus firepower, close range damage, cooldown reduction. We use an emergency stance. This one is kind of bugged at the moment, so once emergency stance activates, it bugs and it stays on you permanently. But if you didn't want to use that, you can swap it out for something like mitigation from death or even rejuvenation. These would be absolutely fine. Mitigation from death will make you extremely tanky, and rejuvenation is kind of a middle ground between giving you firepower and armor. However, there's this awkward moment where you can get, because it's an 8-second buff on a 10-second cooldown, so it depends what you would like to have. And then I've got Personal Space, grants you 15% bonus to close range weapon damage, and as a trickster, it's a really good mod to have. Last up, we have Twisted Fate. This one is mandatory when you're using Embalmer's Rage. Receive 30% critical damage bonus while the skill is active. I have experimented with swapping this one out for Strong Twist, but you get much better results and much bigger numbers with Twisted Fate, so highly recommend that, absolutely mandatory. I'm also using Damage Absorber in this build, so I have 2 defensive mods. Increase your armor by 52k and resistance by 10k, and if you have a look up at my armor here, it's sitting at 101k. With that on, so if you took that off, you're basically halving your armor, so it doubles your armor, it's on all the time, and the resistance is nice. However, again, this is flexible. You could change that with mitigation from death or even rejuvenation. I have played around with only having 1 defensive mod on, and it can get a bit dicey, so I recommend using 2, but maybe you're just really good and you'd be able to go through, and you could take one off and swap it out for even more damage. However, the damage with this is absolutely insane anyway, so trust me, you don't really need it, and you might as well make it easier for yourself. And just because I'm a nice guy, I'm even going to take the time to bring all the mods up on the screen for you at the same time, just to make it easy, so you can pause the video and have a good look, and if you like that, remember to like the video. Alright guys, so that's what I've got for you today. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more of my future content or join me in the live streams and be notified, hit that subscribe button. We've smashed the 200 subscribers, so I've now set my new target at 500, so I'd really appreciate you guys coming along on the journey with me. And a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed. You guys are my heroes. But let me know if you're thinking of trying out this build, or if you have, how you've got on with it in the comments below, because I want to know who you are. And until the next one, guys, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. This is one I did in about 6 minutes 40 on Chemplan, and when you get 9.5 minutes for this map, it's absolutely crazy. The quickest I've personally managed to get on this map is 6 minutes and 31 seconds, but I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who'd be able to do it a lot faster than I am. This game is basically easy mode now, but until the next one, guys, be sure to come and see me in the live streams. I hope you guys have learned something, and I hope you also have a nice day. See you now.